Brian May, the musical genius of Queen, once said that he fell in love with Anita Dobson faster than he could say Galileo. This wasn't just a fling. Oh, sir. Brian's heart was taken captive by Anita's fierce spirit and talent. Even though she was 8 years his senior, age was just a number to these two. Their love story didn't read like a fairy tale, but rather an action movie. There were fights, intense arguments, and moments when it seemed like their love might fizzle out. But they stuck it out. And now, 37 years into their marriage, they're still going strong. Now, you might be thinking, well, duh, she's married to a rock legend. Of course, she's gonna make it work. But hold on, folks, theirs wasn't a smooth ride. Anita herself once said, "There's no secret. It's hard work." Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's all been sunshine and rainbows for you and your partner either. Marriage ain't easy. And for two strong-willed creatives like Brian and Anita, it was a whole different ballgame. Anita had already tasted success as an actress before meeting Brian. She had landed roles in popular British TV shows like The Benny Hill Show, Doctor Who, and EastEnders. Meanwhile, Brian was making waves with his band, Queen. They met back in 1980 when Anita was starring in a play called Time. And from the first moment Brian saw her, he was smitten. He wrote in his autobiography, "I looked at her and thought, bloody hell, she's my kind of girl." Despite the age gap, Brian, at 23, and Anita, at 31, were drawn to each other like magnets. However, their romance didn't take off immediately. There was some push and pull, some resistance from Anita's side. Perhaps she was hesitant because of their age difference, or maybe she just was unready to settle down. But Brian wasn't one to give up. He courted her relentlessly, determined to win her over. And eventually, Anita's heart crumbled like the finest chocolate, giving way to Brian's persistent affection. But this whirlwind romance wasn't all smooth sailing. In fact, it was quite the opposite. Their relationship was a roller coaster ride filled with passionate fights, heated arguments, and moments when it seemed like their love might come crashing down. There were times when Brian's wild ways, typical of a young rock star, clashed with Anita's more grounded approach to life. But amidst the chaos, their love for each other remained. Brian once revealed that he had cheated on Anita early in their relationship, an infidelity that left Anita heartbroken and questioning their love. Yet despite the pain he caused her, Anita forgave him and their love story took an unexpected turn. As their relationship deepened, both Brian and Anita embarked on a journey of personal growth. Anita had always been independent, confident, and self-sufficient. She was a force to be reckoned with, unafraid to speak her mind and stand up for what she believed in. Brian, too, was no stranger to strength. Despite his sometimes reckless nature, he possessed a deep-rooted inner strength that had carried him through life's challenges. Together, they formed a formidable team, two strong-willed individuals who balanced each other out and challenged each other to become better versions of themselves. However, the road to love wasn't a straight path for Brian and Anita. There were bumps along the way. At one point, their relationship hit a rough patch, and they decided to go their separate ways. But Brian couldn't let go of his love for Anita. He knew in his heart that she was the one for him. So he did something bold. He penned a heartfelt ballad for her, pouring his soul into the lyrics and serenading her with his iconic guitar riffs. The song was a plea, a desperate attempt to win her back, and it worked. Anita, touched by Brian's raw emotion and the sincerity of his love, gave him another chance. They reconciled and their love story took off like a rocket, soaring to new heights. Years went by and their love only grew stronger. On November 26, 1984, Brian and Anita tied the knot in a beautiful ceremony at Islington Town Hall in London. It was a celebration of their love, a testament to the strength of their bond. Among those present were fellow Queen members Roger Taylor and John Deacon, as well as their manager, Jim Beach. The newlyweds embarked on a blissful journey together, their love serving as a guiding light through the twists and turns of life. However, their path wasn't without its challenges. One of the biggest hurdles came when Anita suffered a miscarriage in 1986. The grief of losing their child brought them closer together, forging an unbreakable bond of empathy and support. Yet their love story took an even more profound turn when they welcomed their son, Danny, into the world in 1991. Parenthood transformed their lives, adding a new dimension of joy and responsibility. They navigated the challenges of raising a child while managing Brian's successful music career and Anita's acting gigs. Through it all, their love remained steadfast, providing the foundation for their happy family. In 2000, Brian confessed that their marriage wasn't always smooth sailing. It's been a lot of work. We've had moments of doubt. It's a fragile thing. Marriage, you have to nurture it constantly. But their love story serves as an inspiration, proving that with effort and commitment, relationships can not only survive, but thrive. Now, here's where their story takes an interesting twist. Remember how Freddie Mercury once joked that Brian and Anita wouldn't last? Well, he ate his words in the end. Brian revealed that Freddie's skepticism actually pushed them together. When Freddie said that, it made us dig our heels in. We proved him wrong. And that's the thing about love. It defies expectations. It can blossom in the most unexpected places, and it can endure even when others doubt it. Brian and Anita's love story is a shining example of that. Brian May, the man behind the iconic guitar riffs of Queen, has always been known for his larger-than-life personality and undeniable talent. But beneath the dazzling stage persona lies a man who has faced his share of struggles and triumphs. Born on July 19, 1947, in Hampton, Middlesex, Brian trained as a physicist before diving into the world of music. However, it was his passion for playing the guitar that truly captured his heart. He co-founded the legendary band Queen in 1970 alongside Freddie Mercury, John Deacon, and Roger Taylor. Together, they created some of the most iconic hits in music history, including Bohemian Rhapsody, We Are the Champions, and Another One Bites the Dust. Brian's unique guitar playing style and his ability to connect with audiences worldwide solidified his status as a music legend. But Brian's journey hasn't been limited to the realm of music. He has also made significant contributions to space exploration. A self-taught astronomer, Brian has worked with NASA and holds a doctorate in astrophysics from Imperial College London. He is actively involved in various space-related projects and is passionate about sharing his knowledge with others. Throughout his career, Brian has received numerous awards and accolades, including induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with Queen in 2001. He has also been recognized for his charitable work, particularly his support for the Teenage Cancer Trust. Despite his immense success, Brian remains grounded and humble. He is known for his down-to-earth personality and his ability to connect with people from all walks of life. In his personal life, Brian is married to actress Anita Dobson, and they have a son named Danny, when he's not performing or making music. Brian enjoys gardening, cooking, and spending time with his family. So there you have it, folks. The love story of Brian May and Anita Dobson, a true testament to the enduring power of love. They've shown us that love doesn't always follow a fairy tale script, but with hard work, forgiveness, and a dash of rock and roll spirit, it can conquer all. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a thumbs up. And if you're a true fan of Brian and Anita, feel free to share your thoughts and memories in the comments below. Until next time, keep rocking and keep loving.